Welcome back, and thank you so much for staying with us. If you're just tuning in, you just maybe missed out on the newspaper review. Do well to catch us across our social media handles to see what we talked about on the national dailies this morning. And now we are going to, look at what the topic we chose for you today. How often do you work out? Exercise is very, very crucial, to your mental health and well-being. So consistency is key when it comes to working out. And I totally agree with that. When you start and you're consistent, definitely you will see the result. But how often should you exercise to see results and maintain a healthy lifestyle? Regardless of whatever it is that we're going through, we need something that will take our minds away from, certain things, especially something that has to do with our mental health and our well-being. So it can be a part of our lifestyle as well, So, but whether you're a fitness newbie looking to get started, a casual exerciser aiming to stay active, or a seasoned athlete pushing for peak performance, finding the right workout frequency can be the difference between reaching your goal and plateauing. Definitely, this is a career actually. If you indulge and put your strength in sports, you could actually go a long way. There are a lot of people that have left the country because of this certain sports that they've chose to take as a career. So should you work out daily or 3 to 4 times a week, or aim for a more relaxed schedule, maybe during weekends, just to take away certain things off your mind? You could decide to take a walk, or just go to the gym or something. So how often should one exercise? Now let's explore with you how your workout schedule or for different fitness level and goals, and discover how to make exercise a sustainable and enjoyable part of your daily routine, which is going to help you definitely be fit. From weight loss, don't forget also, exercise actually helps with that, and muscle gain to increase energy and better mental health. Let's hear from you. What are the benefits of regular physical activity, and how to help you find your perfect workout balance, or I will say. So do call us, join this conversation, which is going to be a very interesting one, away from what we just talked about, because it's tiring to see every day talking about one crisis or the other, or one sector not working out or the other. But then this is also very crucial and important for you, for your mental health and well-being. Summayya, what do you think about how often should...
God, I am so eager for this conversation because I've been singing it for the longest time.
That you're going to register,
Exactly, I'm going to register. I'm going to start going to a gym, because we all know gymming comes like a mental plan.
You're where you get to
life.
Exactly.
It brings you, and the moment you start
Freshness.
exercising, there's this discipline. You have to know you're exercising, and before you know it, you're changing, you're picking a lifestyle. So you start picking
certain things,
certain food to eat, what not to eat, health wise, and all of that. And that's one thing that majority of Nigerians now are
you get to unwind certain, because it's going to take away a lot of stress. And so many things will you just keep them away. Your focus is to see that you achieve
a particular
consistency
goal. Indeed. I remember when I was doing a report talking to a doctor, and he was saying, just because you're taking the stairs at your workplace does not mean you're exercising.
But at least it's something.
It takes a lot when it comes to exercise. It is literally been said that your blood have to pump. Like, you have to feel yourself breathing, your heart beats, exactly. And for that to happen, it needs consistency of moving your body for at least 30 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes a day. And that's what happens. And there's been a lot of health concerns and health issues, and with each health problems, the doctors always repeat the same thing. You need to
there's something about there's something about always being in one place, or you're not moving your body. You think, like you said, work and what have you is enough, because I take the stairs, or I'm always going up and about. But then there are plagues like your joints. There are certain things that when you start doing, you'll be wondering, like, oh, how come I wasn't like this? What happened? What's happening? This is not how my body is. Something is missing. But then at your convenience, in your room, in your sitting room, you can actually just, do something.
True.
You don't really have to go to the gym if you don't have the means. This is a way that you can actually, keep fit. Okay, we have our first caller. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning. Thank you so much for joining. Your name and location, please.
Good morning. I'm calling from Niger State, Bida.
Okay, your name?
My name is Alaji Shafi.
All right, thank you so much. Go ahead.
Yeah. Please, I want to ask, if you are, I want you to make a difference from walking and jogging, and how many minutes will somebody use for walking, and how many minutes will somebody use for jogging? Which one is the best exercise among the two, please?
Walking and what?
We can actually barely hear your question. Can you say it again?
Okay, I mean jogging and walking.
Okay, all right.
If you are jogging, I think you are moving a bit faster than walking.
Yes.
So that is what I want to make a difference. How many minutes will somebody use? Some people are talking about 30 minutes. Some people are talking about 40 minutes for the walking.
Yeah, it depends on.
How many minutes for the jogging?
Yeah, well, it depends on how many minutes you want to work out every day. It could be maybe 10, 15 minutes. You can decide to do that maybe twice a day, in the morning, in the evening.
Depends on
and then you can
goal
as well. And then it has to do with how healthy you are as well.
Yeah.
So it depends. If you're not, for those that have asthma, there are certain things that they can do.
Yeah.
What about for those that have hypertension? How many? Is it going to be twice in a week or thrice, or how many?
Well, there are certain. For that there are certain exercises that are recommended for those that have hypertension. You can check out later. There's a doctor that will join us much later to talk about certain health issues. So we could ask that for you later.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Thank you so much for calling, and of course it's really important. We're really happy about this. Our first caller,
that he wants to know more information
asking the questions, of course, is necessary. So first of all, the ideal amount of walking or jogging depends on your overall fitness goal, current fitness level, and health challenges and conditions. So if you decide you want to exercise, even if you're healthy, you are supposed to start little by little for your body to get used to it first. So say for working, you could start by, if it's working, then you can at least take about 20 minutes of walk. If it's jogging, go for just 10 minutes for a start first.
Just within your area, you could just go around 1 or 2 times if the routes are not that short.
Indeed.
Just walk.
All right, let's pick this call.
Let's pick this call. Hello, good morning.
Do we still have the caller? Yeah, good morning. Are you with us? Your name and where you're calling from?
Okay, maybe do well to call us back again because we can't hear you. And you can also send us WhatsApp messages if you can't reach us via the numbers displaying on your screens. Well, Summayya, I gone are the days when I had my weekends and I go out for joggings, Saturdays and Sundays. Well, now that I'm here, weekends,
and
then over the work days also, that you have to work as early as possible, so I kind of cut down on that. So I do I skip.
Yeah, at home.
Yeah, so sometimes I just maybe, move my body to some beats here and there just so I could sweat. Hello, good morning. Yeah, we have another caller. Hello, good morning. Okay, we've lost our call. Please do well to call us or send us WhatsApp messages as well.
So basically, let me just talk about the general guideline. Says it aims at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity exercise or 75 minutes of vigorous intensity exercise per week.
Now this is per week. That's the ones that's intense.
That's for the super healthy people. Yes. And this is per week. So you divide 150 maybe in between. It's okay to have a rest day. Week has 7 days, so you can go. You can do 5 days a week, or 3 days, or 4 days a week. Depends on what works for you. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, we lost that call. All right. So walking is all right. We have another call. Good morning.
Hello. Good morning.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Your name and where you're calling from?
Mohammed Abdullah. I'm calling from Adamawa State.
Omar from Adamawa. So go ahead. How often do you work out, Omar?
Honestly, I wish they could have joined you in the studio so that we get more light, because what I just do now is just that I bought my own bike, and then I come back from the office, my bike, I go around, I take my bath, I come back and take. In the morning, I used to 30 minutes drive, then I'll take my bath. Sometimes, if you want to do the jogging, you check like this.
Oh my God, can you speak a bit louder?
I think your network is breaking, sort of.
Sometimes when you jog, you feel some tense within your chest.
Yeah.
So that is why I just avoided the jogging, and then I just get my bike.
Bike. Yeah. Well, that's a good one. Or you can just take, you can walk for some minutes, certain kilometers maybe, and then just make a U-turn again.
Maybe the doctor joined you later, I will not get you on phone. Please kindly ask him the advantages of jogging and the advantages of walking. I will get more like the one to really appreciate. And then kindly talk to network. Please.
We will do that. We will do that for you.
The network. Thank you very much.
We will do that for you. Thank you so much.
I appreciate you
for your input. Yes,
indeed.
I'm happy with the callers this morning. Everyone trying to know how well what they can do with this or that.
Yeah.
And for those that have hypertension or for those that have chest pain, which is a very, very good question. Hello, good morning.
Those that have chest pain. This is a very, very good question.
Can you please turn down the volume of your TV?
Good morning.
Turn down the volume of your TV or you call us back again.
Okay, we have to let you go. Please, we just have to let that person go. We cannot.
Okay, so
immediately you realize we picked your call, you are supposed to
stay away.
Down the volume immediately, or
just stay away from your
because
TV.
Because there is no way your volume can be that loud. You want to hear your voice over your TV. There will be no conversation. So yeah, basically, talking about exercising and all of that, it is advised that if you want to start, of course, you start really slowly due to health problems. Now, and one of the things that they always advise you is while you're exercising, you should notice the change in your body. That way you'll know what works. Like the previous caller, Omar, made mention of the fact that he noticed his chest hurts when he jogs. So maybe perhaps he started strong than intended, because if you want to be a runner, you have to start from walking, just average walk. Then later on you start speeding, then you start going to jogging, then walking, and this could take a month to almost 3 month transformation to move from walking to
running. We have another caller. Good morning. Hello, good morning. Are you with us?
I'm with you. Good morning.
Good morning. Your name and location, please.
I'm a first-time caller on this program. I want some clarification.
Okay. Do well to turn down the volume of your TV set. Yes, we can hear you, but turn down the volume of your TV set. And we are happy that you're calling us for the first time.
That is done already.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, then the clarification is this often said that when you have what I don't know how to put it, but it's an adult program. When you have sex, it is more an exercise than the physical sex. I want to be clear about, is that very true?
Okay, so callers have been also calling to make some requirements. There's the doctor joining us much later. We can do well to ask.
Did you get the question? I didn't.
He said something about.
You said somebody said. Can you repeat your question, please? Are you with us? Please turn down the volume of your TV. We can still hear ourselves through your phone.
Okay. Let me say again. My question is. It is often said that sex is more an exercise than the physical warm up, jogging, press up, and whatever we do. That is the clarification I want to get.
Well, we'll ask a doctor. We'll ask a doctor for you later when he comes on to talk about some health issues. So we will do well to ask the doctor for you. Yeah. So stick around, and you can get that answer from him later.
I appreciate that. So yeah, moving on from that. Basically, it says that while you're exercising, you should listen to your body. So the moment you're doing something and your body does not really accept it, you know you're doing it wrong. Sometimes when you go to the gym, and I was talking to a gym rat, wished we had her, and she was saying sometimes while you're doing it, you feel your lower back is aching you. That means you're doing it wrong, or it does not suit your body type. And then people will easily tell you, no, don't do it like this, do it this way. Well, so the moment you decide to start exercising, you have to read, you have to ask questions, and it's.
But then there are some certain exercises that you have to feel the pain for you to know that it's working.
No, I think health-wise, it's not.
No. I'm talking
when
about
it felt leg work and all.
No,
of
I'm
that,
talking. There are certain exercises. That's what I'm saying. Certain exercises that you do, you have to feel pain for you to know that it's working. For those that want to lose tummy fat and they do sit-ups. You know, when you're doing sit-ups, you have to feel the pain. So it means it's working. That's what I'm saying, certain exercises.
Yeah, the only thing is that they say there should be no exercise that would bring your lower back.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm just giving you another, that there are certain exercises that you have to feel pain for you to know that it's working. And that's like the sit-up for those that want to lose tummy fats, and certain for those that have
your thighs,
for those that have excess fats that are obese and they want to lose fats naturally, not taking any drugs or anything to make them lose weight and all that. They want to do it naturally so that they don't have sagging skin, and what have you.
But the previous caller, of course, pointed out that he listened to his body. He wanted to jog, but then he noticed there's this.
He's having chest pain.
So
he
that
decided
is a smart
to walk.
move. So
I was jogging at a time, and doctor told me I don't need. I should be walking. I should be skipping.
I
should
ride a
bicycle. So I should ride bicycles, which I actually do crazy stuff with bicycle.
That. Do you know how much you shed weight on bicycle?
Well,
it's like all your body it's moving.
I should join the Olympics. I am actually very good with biking. You'll be shocked to know.
It says that your routine should vary. Like what works for Fatima will not work for me. So when you decide you want to exercise, today you can walk, tomorrow you can skip. That's you deciding. Let me just.
So just have different things that you do. So definitely when I play music, I dance, and then I do put in the exercise into it, and it works for me. Hello, good morning. Can you please turn down the volume of your TV? Good morning, but we can hear ourselves. Please turn down the volume of your TV, or just stay away from it so you can talk to us.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you. Good morning. Your name and location, please.
My name is Stefan. I'm calling you from Niger State.
Okay, fine. Thank you so much for joining. Go ahead. How often do you work out?
Everything's fine, sir. No.
Go ahead, contribute. How often do you?
I want to ask you a question, sir.
Okay.
Someone that having a waist pain, will exercise stop it?
Yes, exercise will help out. It depends on the kind of exercise you choose to do for it. But these are things that you could actually just Google online to see what kind of exercise works for waist pain. So it works.
Okay. What kind of exercise this person will be doing so that the waist pain will not stop?
Okay, we'll ask the doctor when he joins us later, or you can just do well to search on Google to see what kind of exercise will work for your waist.
Okay.
Thank you so much for your take. Thank you so much.
I'm calling from Niger.
Thank you.
I appreciate you, Ifai, for that call. So yeah, there's something else that we tend not to do that sometimes gives us pain, which is warm up and cool down in exercise. Before you start extreme exercise, you have to do a bit of stretching, for your body muscles to
stretch your muscles, your joints here and there before
then afterwards
you do that.
You cool down.
I think we have a caller. Hello, good morning.
It hurts.
Hello?
Good morning. Your name and location, please.
Yes, I'm Idris Musa from Funtua, Katsina State.
Thank you so much, Idris from Funtua. Go ahead.
Yes,
Idris,
in fact, the exercise involved me. I'm a farmer, and I always go to my farm and exercise myself. I feel very much okay with that activities.
What kind of exercise do you do in your farm?
I do weeding.
Oh, nice.
Idris, weeding is good, but it's work. You still need to move extra.
When he goes to the farm, I think that's what he said.
Yes,
he does exercise and then he does the farming thing. So he feels very okay.
I thought he said he works and he assumes his farming is the exercise. Is that what you're saying, Idris?
But how are we, Doctor, if I can, to answer some questions for us?
Yeah.
Whether that alone can satisfy one's physical fitness.
Yeah, we will do that for you. Just stay around.
Understand, Idris. Now I get, and that was what I was saying.
Yeah.
A lot of people do some hard work that, yes, it helps at least your body to some extent, but it doesn't mean your entire body move. Like, you know, when you do the weeding thing, your hand is the one making most of the movement, but then your other body part is not really moving. And hence the reason why there is exercise for different parts of the body.
The body has to move when you're weeding because you're going to be moving.
That is not exercising.
Yeah, but you're moving.
It's just your hand making the move.
Your legs are doing
your
that.
Your leg will just shift to go to the other side.
Well, thank you so much. We'll just stay around. Just stick around. Continue.
But this is bringing an interesting conversation, you know.
Well, the good thing is we have a doctor, even though he's just going to talk to us about Fibroid Awareness Month, but then we can just, you know, ask certain questions.
Someone, because one of the things
I can actually get someone that can actually come answer.
Because one of the things that if you decide at all to start exercising, is advice is to consult a doctor.
Yeah,
you're supposed to meet a doctor, to know your health and know what works for your body, and a doctor would.
Yeah, I actually did that before I started mine, because you know I had to go see the doctor and they told me certain things that works for me. So because when I started jogging, I had some fluid gathering on my knee cap, so I had to go to the hospital and I was told not to do that. So I was given certain exercises that works for my body.
Exactly.
You know, so that doesn't work for me. There are certain ones that works for me. So it's like when I start working, I leave my house, I go through some areas and then come around. I think it's actually, and it was.
I'm still stuck. I'm still stuck. Good morning. Yeah, good morning. Your name and where you're calling from? Good morning. Your name and where you're calling us from. Please turn down the volume of your TV. What's happening today? Everybody's volume is high.
Jonathan Hangi calling from Benue State.
Oh, it's good to have you from Benue. Please turn down the volume of your TV. So go ahead. Hello? How often do you exercise?
I've done that. Exercise, I think, is one of the number one thing in life.
Yeah.
See, this is the reason why we want you to tone down your volume, because you want to hear yourself on the TV.
You can actually watch it later on YouTube, you know. You can have it. You can have it later. You can screen record your part and just post it if you want.
Because you see, when you wake up in the morning, I think it's good for you to at least go out, jog out or run from a small distance, and you come back. Even you in your body, you feel happy. You feel free. So every day I used to do that. At times, if I cannot go out, my parlor is there. I do it my parlor with my wife. If she's, women, they are like, most of the time when you like, come, let's do it, she'll feel tired because, a woman is the kind of person that has a lot of work in the house, taking care of the children, the kitchen, and other things. So most of the time she used to be like somehow tired, but I used to do it every day. So to me, I think exercise is very, very nice. Thank you.
Thank you.
Program so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. Well, he said it, it's good to have. At the time, your mom in the house used to make us do exercise every morning.
Yeah.
The DJ Mfonda was telling you and you were laughing at me. it's the sitting room that we just turn it upside down.
Honestly.
Yes, so she's always in the front and leading while we are at the back. But gone are the days, because now everyone has grown and it's always going, out, and almost everyone is out. It's just few of us that are still at home. Some are married, some are just on their own, for the men and stuff like that. But it was actually fun to see that families get to do,
of course,
exercises.
What
the motivation,
spoke about is amazing.
Yes,
if you have a wife,
with your
family,
yes.
If your kids,
well, it will help her. In the morning when you wake up, like he's motivating her to do that in the morning, even though she's tired. But it will help her for the day, during the day. When she does that and then takes a cool shower and then goes to bed for certain hours,
feel lighter. When you walk up the stairs, you don't breathe hard, and your health, definitely you feel your health improving. Your immune system is boosting. Your skin is glowing.
You will be fresh, because the more you sweat, the more you become fresh. Yes.
So
you'll just be surprised that maybe you have some pains or illnesses here and there, and then you'll be shocked to see how exercise helps you cut down the level of recurrences on certain things and what have you, like the waist pain, the back pain, the leg, the knees, and what have you. So certain things that
let me put it out there, Fatima. Have you noticed that the rich people, sometimes, even though we say it's money that gives them that glow they have and all of that, but they exercise. They exercise more,
weekends they go for sports.
For the poor masses, we just because I work, after all I'm hustling, so that's exercising. But
okay, so we have a caller. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Your name and location?
I'm from Katsina State.
From Katsina. All right, go ahead.
I want to ask on one high BP or low BP, is it advisable for him to always go on this workout? Is it health-wise?
Yes, there are certain exercises that are recommended for those that have BPs, especially for it to pump, especially for the hypo, the low BP that you just mentioned. So there are certain exercises that helps with that, because I actually did some research for the hypertension. You don't have drugs that regulates for it to pump your heart, for you to beat fast and pump blood and all. But for those that have hypertension, there are certain drugs that are given to them regularly, or they are always constantly on to maintain
bring it down,
so it doesn't go up. But for hypo, that's the terrible one, because you could just according to what doctors said, you could just fall and slump, and then that will be
so
it.
We hope that
it doesn't get that.
So that's why it's good to know your
health status.
Yes. And last time I spoke to a doctor about the BP, both high and low.
You did a report on that.
He spoke about exercise. Like I said, he made mention that someone with BP is even meant to exercise, whether it's high or low.
To prevent stroke.
You have to check in you're always checking your BP, and then at the same time you're exercising.
And signs and symptoms that shows you that something is wrong with your BP. Maybe constant headache, or there are certain moves. I have a relative that from the hypertension, it has affected her heart now, so she has a heart problem. So these are the things that we have to avoid. And at the time, she was actually doing some exercises, but then her back is kind of bent now, so she's old. She's like 65 years old, and there are certain things she can't do anymore. So we are just hoping, she's on drugs, we are just hoping that it's going to be
stabilize it.
Yes.
Yeah, but yes, there is most definitely. Recently we've had someone who has faced this, and one of the things that person told us is you have to exercise.
Yes.
You have to exercise. So whether you have high or low BP, you are supposed to, but we are not doctors, so you have to consult your doctor
to know the exercises that works for you, especially for those calling to ask about the hypertension, stuff. So well, this is the much that we can take for the phone line, which I do not want it to end. But we have a doctor that is going to join us, to tell us more about this fibroid, another health issue, especially that has to do with women. But then, if you have a wife that has maybe faced, gone through maybe fibroid and was done some surgeries and reoccurrences here and there, you could actually call into, maybe just send us a message. Yes, we can read out to the doctor to see what
number, send
will say,
WhatsApp message.
yes, the first number, the 090 showing on your screen, 08075. That you can send us a WhatsApp message on in case you want to ask questions about fibroid. This is the month of, you know, awareness. So let's stick around and hear some more information about that. So after this break.